What's going on, everyone? Farmer Z here. It's a beautiful September morning and we got a busy day in front of us. So last we left off, I was getting all the grass collected out of field 71. Out of field 71. That's all wrapped up. I've got that all now safely over at the fermenting silo. Let's check in on that actually real quick. All right, so as you can see, I have the production cycles running, turning the grass into silage. We are at 59,000 liters of silage currently with lots of grass still in there. So I'm going to let this cycle run a little bit longer. I may turn it off when we get about half and half. I won't convert it all at once, but we're making good progress there. We got a lot of grass converting to silage. So then what are the to-dos for today? Well, first and foremost, we've got a field ready for harvest here. So we got to get the sorghum harvested out of field 73. We've got a field that's ready to remove tops or remove the foliage. This is a potato field here on 75, so we got to get that started. And then we have to get field, there it is, 68 planted. So field 68 is the field that we were cultivating in our last episode. We got to get some wheat down in that field because if we go look at the crop calendar here, we got to get it planted in either September or October. So short window to get that done. Let's start making it all happen. All right, we've got the Challenger hitched up to the planter. Let's go get him started on some field work. Set the location. Looks good to me. Start job. And we will check in on him in a little bit. But in the meantime, gotta get the harvester out. This sorghum field started. All right, let's get unfolded. Get that header down. Get our worker started. And we'll go grab the chaser bin. Uh-oh. Why'd you complete your task, worker? Alright, worker disasters. Getting notifications from both of them. Let me try to do the harvest. See if it works for me. Okay. Don't know what the deal was. Get this pass done and turned around and we'll try that again. Man, these workers are the unintentional star of the show here. Didn't really mean for them to take up so much time on this series, but getting used to it. We'll get it figured out. About in time for FS24 to come out, probably. Alright, try worker again. And it works this time. Okay, let's go check on our other friend. Alright, dude. You made it here for the most part. I don't know how you got this far and couldn't figure the rest out. But let's get this one going. So let's see. Select seed. We want to do wheat or barley. Let me check the crop calendar real quick. See if there's any difference. Barley. We can harvest it earlier. So barley it is. They're loaded. Let's get in position. Turn this bad boy on. Let's go. I neglected to pick up the rocks. Sorry, guys. Oops. That's fine. Doesn't have any impact on yield. It's going to damage the equipment a little bit more than it would otherwise, but no big deal. And I've recently learned that it actually produces a better yield to wait to roll until after you've planted. So as soon as we plant here, we'll roll and make sure we optimize the yield on this field. Shout out to Mighty Mike Farms. He's got an awesome channel. If you've never watched it, I suggest you do. At least check out a few of his videos. But he's the one that did the yield test on this and proved that rolling after you plant increases and maximizes your yield. So the rollers are an interesting implement in this game. There's lots of different uses for them. And I know it was originally suspected by many that their main purpose was going to be rock rolling, but it seems like that's really just a secondary purpose of the rollers. All right, so let's go back and check on our friend harvesting. All right, We're in the T9. Every time I'm in this tractor, I feel like I need to put the ludicrous song, "Move, Get Out the Way," on the radio. This is just a boss tractor. It is massive. Alright. We're empty. Another quick pass, and we'll have this bad boy done in no time. I'm on the ×5 time scale here. I'm feeling good about it so far. I was a little, hesitant going in. Wasn't sure how it was going to work out. I'm so accustomed on FS19 3-day seasons playing on ×15. I think it's going to work fine though. Like, it's nice to be able to just get up early in the morning, get cracking at it, and be able to get a full day's work done before it starts getting dark on you. When you're able to do that, you don't need that third day in the season, or at least that's what it's feeling like so far. So I think this ×5 on 2-day season is going to be the sweet spot. All right, got a field done. Super pumped that these fields over here are starting to get ready for harvest. I'm real eager to start plowing and combining these fields over here, making it 1 or 2 just big fields. Gotta live up to that big farming name. And put the header away. We're gonna have to go buy some equipment though, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta remove this foliage on the potato field. I don't have anything to do that with. So let me get this put away, and I'll meet you at the store. Alright, and since plans are always changing, before we go to the store, quick emergency to tend to. What is happening here? Oh, my forks. Duh. An idiot. Nothing to see here, people. Okay. Quick emergency to tend to. My worker that is planting field 68 is out of seeds. Should have known that was going to happen and been prepared. Whatever. Just winging it. Let's not be so hard on ourselves. Let's just fix it and get some seeds over to the field. So I'm going to get this loaded real quick. Send this tractor over to help our buddy out. Then we can go find the equipment to get started on the love pallets. Alright, try that again. Then we can go find the equipment to get started on the potato field. Alright, we're in the store. Something I found interesting, I was looking under the packs for potatoes. And these are the machines they have in the potato packs. Okay, fine. But when you go to the potato technology, they have here what they do not have in the packs section, which is the foliage cutter. Odd. You would just think the potato pack would have all this stuff. Anyways, whatever. So this is what we need for now. Get this field prepared for harvest. It's our only option, 3.2 meters. I mean, I did kind of modify the XML. You can see the speed's 23 miles an hour. So we're going to farm fast, even if we have to farm with that. That'll work. Okay, I think it's the only one they got. All right, let's get this thing hooked up. Start chopping tops. Look at this thing go. I might have edited to go a little too fast. Super unrealistic. That worker just screamed through that field. What's happening? Oh no. You again? Is it you with the sandals? It's you with the sandals. What did I tell you? I told you to wear shoes. Steel-toed. Next time you came back. This lady doesn't listen. What are we going to name this lady? She's clearly sticking around. Clearly doesn't listen to the boss. But she's doing a good job. She was actually the one driving the tractor when it made all those drop-off and return loads to the silage factory. So maybe we look the other way on the flip-flops, guys. Anyways, I think we ought to give her a name. She seems to keep coming back pretty often. What's her name? What are we naming the worker gal? Leave it in the comments. And speaking of name, look at this guy wandering around. got a name for him, and his name is Zigzag. So had a few comments, few suggestions. Couldn't pick on my own, so I just randomized it, and Zigzag's the one that came out. So Zigzag the dog. All right, and while our workers are keeping busy, let's put this away. We ended up with 24,965 liters of sorghum. And let's see, sorghum I know is consumed by the horses. You can do oats or sorghum. Chickens can take sorghum as well. I don't think I'm going to keep farming sorghum. That's why we planted that big wheat field, or that barley field, I should say. That should take care of chicken feed, and it will provide me lots of straw, which, case in point, why we won't keep planting sorghum. Doesn't even provide straw, which we just found out. And then I think the pigs can also they'll take corn or sorghum, and then they'll take wheat or barley. All right, well, that throws a wrench in it. What would I rather do? Corn or sorghum? I think corn. Because I could always use the corn for more silage as well. So yeah, sorghum's going to be a dying crop for us. It was a one and done. Had fun with it while it lasted, but we're just going to use what we got. A little bit for pigs, maybe a little bit for chickens if we run out of the other grain, and maybe a little bit for the horses if we run out of oat. So I'm not going to sell any of it. I'm going to keep it. We'll put it to use around here with the animals. But sorghum was fun while it lasted. You guys think I can maneuver this? Don't think I can. See, I'm already messing it up. Probably going to have to dump this out into the trailer before I can put it in the silo, but let's just see. Oh, look at it. I did it. Holy. All right. Looks like I planned. Just kidding when I said I didn't think this would work. All right. Cool. Save me some time. I was going to have to dump this in the trailer and then dump it in here. But we are good to go. I'm not going to put this away right now. I will put it away after the episode. So let's just dump this rig off here. All right. So checking in. Field 68. The seeding's going well. That worker's almost done. And this worker's almost done too, in tops. So other pressing tasks that I'd like to get accomplished here, go ahead and do this harvest, get this potato harvest started. And then this is the grass field we mowed in the last episode. I'm not sure if I want to roll it. I've seen that rolling the grass after you mow, with the right type of roller, of course, gets you another fertilizer state. Here's the thing. It might be faster to just fertilize it than to roll it, because my working width is wider on the fertilizer. I'm sure getting to the second fertilizer state will increase yield. I just don't know if rolling is the way I want to do it. I think we got some time on this, because I think I'm just going to fertilize with my fertilizing rig. It's got a wider working width. That'll make it go faster. So again, pressing items then for the rest of this episode. We want to get this field finished, which it's almost done. We'll just have to go fill in some patches. And let's get this potato harvest going. And that'll probably do it for this episode. And then looking ahead, things that we still have to get accomplished here. This is a soybean field that's still growing. Let me get to the crop types. So yeah, that's a soybean field still growing. That's a corn field still growing. That's a sugar beet field still growing. So we've just got these two fields here. After we get these potatoes done today, we'll just have these two fields in this little block of ours that we'll have to get harvested. And then hopefully we can get that done early enough in the year before the soil freezes to get some of this plowing and field merging done over the winter. That can be some good busy work for the winter months. This one is going to need to be harvested, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to replant here yet, but whatever it is, I'm going to expand the field and bring it over to this empty area, which is owned. So there's no point for that not to be crop as well. And then we've got this cotton field still growing, be ready for harvest, and this sunflower field still growing, be ready for harvest soon. So that's kind of what's like on the horizon here, getting some of these final fields ready and harvested. And let's look at the crop calendar again, just to get a feel for when that might happen. So soybeans, looks like that's coming up real soon here. We're in September now. I think we're in the second day of September. So tomorrow, maybe, very next episode, these soybeans might be ready. Same thing it looks like on sugar beet. Same thing on cotton. And then what else did we have? Corn. Same thing on corn. All right. So yeah, let's get this stuff done. It looks like the next episode we might be busy harvesting the rest of our fields. All right, so this is the harvester I'm going to go with. I am not going to buy it yet because I'm not sure whether I'm going to need to do either potatoes or sugar beet for the pigs. I'm going to have one of the two. Just not sure which it will be. So I know I've said time and time again, money's no item here, but I also don't know if I have a great place to store it in the meantime until I get some more buildings put up. So I'm just going to lease. All right, let's get this over to the field. Am I going to fit through here? All right, let's get this over to the field and get going. All right, old Tater Ted was full over here, so I brought a tractor and a trailer to unload him. And while he was working, I'm going to be in his way now. Hold on. This is awkward. This is awkward. That's awkward. There we go. Okay. While he was working, I went ahead and finished up some of the remaining patches that needed seeded over there on that wheat field, field 68. So that's all wrapped up too. And we just got to get Tater Ted to finish these potatoes, and we should be done for the day here and ready to hit the ground running on the next episode. So I think that's where I'll leave you on this episode. I sincerely appreciate you hanging out with me today and watching this episode. If you enjoyed this content and content like it, please consider subscribing to join the Farmer Z channel. Make sure and hit the notification icon so you don't miss any future or upcoming episodes. And if you do subscribe, drop me a comment letting me know you did so. I reply to all comments and engage with all my subscribers. Guys, thanks again. I had fun this episode. Farmer Z out.